Next, we're going to move on to Unit 8. And Unit 8, we're checking two sample means or confidence intervals, two sample proportional tests, and we're going to use a flowchart to determine that. And this is the chart that I'm talking about right here that we're going to be used to determine what it is that we have to use, which test we're going to use here. So looking at this problem right here, it says researchers are comparing the effectiveness of two painkillers, randomly selecting a group of patients who have been complaining for a certain joint pain. They're randomly divided into two groups, then administered the painkillers. With 112 people in the group, 84 of them said the pain reliever was effective. Of the 108 people in Group B, 66 of them reported it effective. Construct a 95% confidence interval for the difference in proportions of the people who may find medications proportions effective. So this is sort of a giveaway. We've got two samples, its proportions, and it's going to be a Z interval because it's asking for a 95% confidence interval on that. So before I can do that, I'm going to have to calculate the two proportion values. So I'm going to do a quick pause here and I'll be right back after I do a little setup then. So I've got the calculator ready now, and what we need to do here is go to stat, go to test, and it is going up from the bottom, a two proportional Z interval is what we decided by looking at the flowchart, two proportional Z interval. And if I choose that, I put in the numbers I know. So the first one was 84 out of 112. And the second one was a value of 66 out of 108. And we want the 95% confidence interval, so I just go boom down to 95%, calculate, and it gives me my confidence interval here. So my confidence interval is 0.0169 and 0.2604. We do not get a 0 in there. So what we find then is because 0 is not included in the interval range, that we reject the null hypothesis, and the null hypothesis in this case would be that A and B are equally effective, and we go with the alternative, and we just simply say that it is not one of them. They differ. We don't know which one's better or which one's worse, but we just say that there is a difference in the pain relievers in this problem. So your null hypothesis where they were equal, and your alternative is they're not equal, and that's what we found, the alternative. And that's how you do that problem.